Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another unboxing. This one I am super excited for. This is the Nail Order Autumn Equinox Gel Polish Collection. I purchased this myself off of the Nail Order website. At the time that I'm filming this is still available in the collection, and they are also selling the individual gel colors individually as well. So if you don't want everything and you just want to pick and choose, you can. So let's go into this box right here. I am so excited to see what we got inside. So this over here is just a sleeve that comes off. So let's just pull her off right here. And here we've got this gorgeous box that says Nail Order. It's kind of holographic-y. It's so pretty. I love how it looks. And over here we've got a magnetic flap. So this is actually like a really, really nice sturdy box, which is super exciting because it's just a great box to use in the future if I ever wanted to use anything with. And here are the colors inside. Look how stunning these are. So first of all, I love the Nail Order gel bottles. They are so pretty and they're so unique with these like custom colored tops over here where it looks like it's dripping. It's so pretty and so gorgeous. And I am so excited. So I'm going to do swatches of these, and let me know if you want to see anything specific, any kind of specific content with these, you know, in the future. So let's go on to swatching. I am so excited to see what these look like in person. So starting off with the color Bewitched over here, this is a shimmery color. They had two shimmery colors in this collection, which is super fun. And I like swatching on the underside of my swatch stick. That way this area can be like nice and shiny, and it kind of gives the effect of if you had put a top coat over it. So I just have these pre-prepped. I just like printed out the colors from a label maker that I have, and I just prep them beforehand so that everything is nice and orderly. And I can link these down below. I just got them off of Amazon. If you are interested, I can link them down below. Not affiliated whatsoever, just for convenience sake, if that's something that you were looking into. And look at this gorgeous color. It's this really, really gorgeous royal purple. And it's got like the slightest hint of like a red shimmer running through it. It's very subtle, but it's so pretty the way it catches the light. I'm going to do 2 coats of all of these just so you can really build up the color and can really see what it looks like built up. And here you can see if it had a top coat, this is kind of like what it would look like. So it's this deep purple with some red shimmers through it. So, so, so pretty. I adjusted the lighting, so hopefully everything is a bit clearer. It was feeling a bit dark. So next up we have the second color. This is called Auburn, and this is the second shimmery shade from the collection. So Nail Order is a pro-only brand, so you do need to have a nail license or certificate of some sort to be able to purchase from them. However, if that's something that you've been interested in, Nail Order does actually have online courses that you can pay and take if you were ever interested in maybe getting certified, and then you can actually purchase with their products. So it's very convenient if that's something that you're interested in, because you don't have to go for in-person classes. You can actually take them online and then get certified through them. So this is the color Auburn. It is this gorgeous like rusty red shade, and it's got so many different glitters running through it. The camera's really not picking it up as much, but it's kind of like got pink and purple, bit of orange running through it. So beautiful. And again, I'm going to do 2 coats on everything so we can get the full effect, but look how pretty that is. It's so shifty. Next up we have the color Witch Hazel. And again, I just have to keep pointing out how pretty this packaging is. It's like super custom, so pretty. I've never seen anything like it from anyone else, and I just think it really adds such a unique touch to the brand. So here we have, ooh, look at this gorgeous color. It's like, it's kind of like this pinkish red. It's not a true red, but it's not straight up pink either. It's kind of like a strawberry color. So pretty. Love how that's looking. Gorgeous. I love this color. Next up, we have the shade Juniper. Looks like it's going to be a purpley shade, which I absolutely love. I love deep purples for the autumn and winter season, so I'm excited to see what this looks like. Ooh, yeah. Look how pretty that is. So it's kind of like got this blue undertone to it. It's not like a plummy purple. It doesn't have any like red undertone. It's closer to blue than red, but I love this tone. I kind of like want to put that on my hands right now, my fingers right now. So pretty. I think that's a gorgeous purple shade. Perfect for the autumn. Next is the color Foxglove, and I'm curious to see how this is going to look next to the color Witch Hazel, because Witch Hazel like kind of looked red from the coloring of the bottle, but it was a little bit more pink, so I'm curious to see. Oh yeah, this is totally different color. This is like a bright, it's kind of like bright, but also not bright at the same time. It's kind of interesting because it looks bright, but it's definitely not a neon. I wouldn't call this a neon anyway. So it's another purple shade. So I'm going to put all the colors together so we can compare and see how different they all are from each other. But it's kind of like this brighter purple, but not neon. It's kind of like right in between, but definitely not plummy. It's definitely brighter than that. So pretty. I love that color. Next we have Cobalt, which is going to be this blue color over here. And again, I'm curious to see how it compares to like the other purples and blues in the collection, just to see how everything looks together. So this looks like it's going to be, oh yeah, like a bright electric blue. It's interesting. This color is kind of like the same tone and the same concept as the previous one. What was that called? Foxglove? It's bright, but not neon. It's like this deep electric blue, but not as deep. It's like kind of between an electric blue and a navy, which I think is gorgeous. And I love blue in the autumn, especially these deeper tones. I think it's so pretty and kind of like an underrated color for the autumn season. I feel like it's kind of like sometimes maybe like saved for like the winter or something, but I think it's beautiful in the autumn weather, especially paired with other autumny tones like browns or mustard yellows. This blue is a great color for that, so I'm really excited. Oh my gosh, I want to put all of these on my nails right now. How am I supposed to pick one? I don't know if I'd be able to pick a favorite. I think they're all gorgeous. Next up, we have the color Magenta. Looks like it's going to be a bright pink, which is kind of like an interesting choice for the autumn season. But yeah, similar to like that blue and the Foxglove like purpley color, it's bright without being neon, but it's not muted. Like it's definitely not what I would consider like an earthy tone in any way. It's not like grayed out, you know, like those colors that kind of like dusty sages and maybe like some like dusty blues that kind of have like a bit of gray thrown into the mix, so it kind of like gives like a muted dull down color. That's definitely not these, but they're also like not the bright neon shades that I would consider summery. So it's this really interesting in between. It's like this really interesting bright but not neon but not gray kind of color. And I think these tones are really, really interesting because it's kind of unique for the autumn season and yet just makes so much sense. I love that this is not like a typical autumn collection. There's no browns, there's no yellows. It's not like this orangey pumpkin spice theme. It's totally different and unique from what I've seen when it comes to like autumn collections, but I'm really loving it. And this color is so cool. And finally, lastly, we have the color Dear John, which is green, and I love green. Green is my favorite color and one of my favorite colors to wear on my nails. I think I've seen nail orders say that Dear John, this color right here, is their best-selling color from this collection, and I totally get that. Look at that gorgeous green. And again, it's following that same theme of not being typical colors. It's very unique in undertone because it's not a forest green, but it's not like a grass green. It's a little bit more muted than grass green, but it's not as dark as like a forest green or as a pine. I noticed I missed a bit of the swatch over there, so I'm just gonna fill that in. Again, gorgeous tones, but it's not as bright as the previous three colors that we swatched. It's a little bit more muted, so it's got a bit of like that gray undertone to it, but again, it's not pastel, it's not muted, it's not desaturated, it's still bright, but with a totally unique undertone, which I'm loving. And this might be my favorite color from the collection, just because I'm partial to green and I love green. But I think this whole collection is super, super gorgeous. And here is the whole collection. I put a white background down. I thought it might just be easier to see the colors a little bit better. But as you can see, this is a really unique and uniquely toned color story for the autumn season. I think it's super, super cool. And the colors that I thought might look similar to each other, like witch hazel and magenta or foxglove, you can see those are like totally different from each other. They're not the same at all. Just pull these together a little bit. So you can see these over here are like not even the same. So I thought they might look a little bit too similar, but they're very different from each other. This one's definitely more pink. This one definitely has purple undertones. This one definitely has red undertones. The interesting thing is none of these are like an exact color, I would say. Like this isn't exactly pink. Foxglove isn't exactly purple. Witch hazel is not exactly red, but it's kind of like towing the line of like different colors. They're all kind of towing the line of like pink and something else, like pink and purple, pink and red. And you can see that they are definitely different from each other. So that's super, super cool to see. And also with the other two colors that I thought might be similar were the two bluish looking ones, so cobalt and juniper, but you can see that they're not the same. Juniper is definitely darker and it's got purple undertones, and cobalt is much brighter. So that is the whole collection over here. Let me know if there's anything specific you want to see with these, or any content in general that you'd be interested in seeing. Let me know down below. I always read your comments and I love getting your feedback. So let me know what you would like to see next, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!